All right, guys, we got a good one for you today. Let's check it out right now here on Heavenly Hills Homestead. Well, would you looky what we got going on now. We got a tractor. Yes, sir, we got a tractor. A good running tractor, may we add. Let's see here. Oh, mercy. Yanmar YM 1500. Don't that thing look good? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all, that thing's like 40-something years old. But guys, it's a good tractor. Runs good. It's only had one owner. Well, now 3 owners. That guy bought it from the first owner, had the owner's manual and everything. He bought it from the first owner, and I bought it from the second owner, and the second owner only had it 6 months. So, got the tiller, got a blade here, straight blade, back blade, whatever you want to call it. Whew, man, it's cold. I don't like this weather. And it's got a big old boom. Yeah, got a good deal on this tractor. Let's show you right here. That boom there, some other little things back in there. Now there are a couple little things that have to be done to it and fixed up on it. And we are going to buy a bucket to go on it. All right, so that's the next thing we're looking for is a bucket. And then we're gonna find us a brush hog. But we're gonna do some work. We're going to do some work, all right? So, yeah, we're gonna get this thing unloaded today, and we're gonna fix it up a little bit, and then we're going to play with it a little bit. All right, so let's get to it. All right, guys, so some of the things that we're first going to start working on, we're going to have to address this right here. It just spins. See, that ain't no good. So we're gonna clean all that mess up there. You can see where they've tried to weld it before. They didn't do a very good job. We'll clean all this mess up real good. We'll take this off. It's 4 bolts right here. All right, we'll take those two off, remove the exhaust off there, and we'll get this all cleaned up here, and we'll weld it back together appropriately. That's the first thing we're gonna do to make sure we get it running good. This belt's gonna need replaced, so we'll have to get in there and replace that belt. That's going to be a fun task. I am most positively, absolutely 100% sure. All right, so we got her off the trailer there. Had to call my buddy Wellington come give me a hand. Wellington's my real good buddy of mine. I couldn't do half of these escapades I do without him. He's a really good guy. So this here fits. I know all about this here now, well, let's go over this real fast. Let's just go on ahead and go over this. So Wellington said this is one heck of a tractor. He didn't say heck, he said the other word, but he said, and he said this tiller is a great tiller. Said they don't make them like they use. This here is a good one. And there you can see there some of the stuff on it. And then right here, it's a Coon. There's everything about that there. Said that is a absolute heck of a tiller. You did real good on that one, he said. And then, so let's go ahead and talk about this here, though. He said this here, this from this bracket right here, right? this little bracket we got here. So this right here was probably put on there for a backhoe attachment or something. He said this is not right. He said this is a 1. He said I need a 0 right here, and you can see where they've drilled through to get this to fit there. He said, and what really needs to take place here is we need this right here. We need this kind of fitting right here. So this needs to be here. This needs to be right here in this slot right here. So this has to come off of here. All right, so we need to take this bracket off and then buy a new one of these because this one is bent all to pieces. We need to buy a new one and put that new one from here, right here on this, in this area right here, and run it back to here on this area right there. So we got to do that. Now, talking about this right here, I know there was some issues I thought with this, and this telescope's out. All right, I can't do it with one hand right now, but we looked at it. This does telescope, so this right here will move out this way. And this right here, he said, he's going to hit it with some PB blaster. He said to hit it with this solvent here, you know, and everything, and then tap it with a hammer a little bit on that pin right there. Let me show you here. That pin right there. He said just tap that pin because it's spring loaded, and what that'll do is that will push and telescope out to where it locks into that right there on that PTO. All right, and then you'll be good to go. It'll run, and you don't got to worry about it coming out or nothing like that. So that's something else we're going to have to do, be working on with this tractor. So I'm going to go through all the things that's going to happen here. So we'll fix that right there. Easy fix, no big deal at all on that. Said tires look great. He liked the tires. They did real well. We figured out everything on it and stuff. I'm going to take and rivet this down to here, down to the toolbox here. I'm going to rivet it so it'll stay. I don't like the fact that it could come off. Here's your locking differential right here. This locks your differential lock on your rear. But they got the sticker wrong. It says four-wheel drive. It's not four-wheel drive, all right? That's your differential lock. You got your shifting right here. So your shifter for your transmission, first, second, third, fourth, all that good stuff. This right here is your high-low range. So forward is low, okay? So forward is low, back is high, so it's in high gear right now. You guys already seen it. We got to fix this right here at some point. We'll get to it. Don't know when, but we will get to it. Your battery goes in there, and if I end up putting my pump in there for a loader bucket, probably going to have to keep the battery outside of it, maybe. So we'll see. But he said maybe put it and run it off this shaft up here, off that pulley there. But anyhow, yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I'm going to have to maybe get another hydraulic pump. This right here, battery needs to be replaced, so we're going to replace this battery. It's just not starting at all with that. He said instead of putting weights out here on the front like that, on that pole right there, build this box up and put lead or something in there, and then keep it, put something in there to where it won't move around, and it'll keep the tractor weighted down. So we're probably going to work on that. Now this right here is a small problem, not a huge problem. This bolt right here is a soft bolt, so we need to replace that. That right there ain't near good. How it's rocking in there, you'll strip them splines out and that'll be bad. So we need to go find a grade 8 bolt that fits in there and really, really, really tighten it up to where them splines aren't loose no more. That's the only thing wrong with it right there. It's just not squeezed enough, and letting that wobble a little bit there. We don't want that, so we're gonna have to tighten that up. Not a big deal. We fixed this for the time being. It's on there good and tight right now, but we will have to get a new O-ring. There's an O-ring that goes in the inside of that where it goes up on the breather, the intake air. So we'll have to buy a new O-ring for that. Moving over here, let me see here. Here is your PTO engage right here. Forward and reverse. You got you got to push down and then forward, or you push down and then go backwards. And that right there will engage your PTO with high and low. And then this, and high is forward, low is back. This right here is your full-wheel drive. All right, this lever right here. So got your full-wheel drive that it does there. Let me see. Here's your clutch right here. This is the clutch right here. Go back over here. I forgot forgot to point a few things out on this. Here is your idle, your throttle, whatever you want to call it. All right, you got your throttle right here. This right here is your brakes, and you got, you know, one or two, or you lock it like it is right now. It's locked, and you got both brakes. All right, and then this right here is your e-brake right there. Okay, that's your e-brakes engaged. Of course, you got your key. All right, and right now we're off, and then you got on and start. All right, if you're off like that, that's literally off. Then you have TS, which is your thermostat, your glow plug, so you turn it back to get your thermostat. All right, and then you got on and off, or yeah, you got off, on, and start. All right, and then there's off. Now you got your lights right here. We're going to have to figure that out as well. But all in all, Wellington said that I did very, very good getting this tractor for the price I got it at. He said you didn't get hurt one bit on that deal, bud. So I'm very happy with that. Now, we'll tell you this. Let me show you real quick. We'll go over here, take a gander at this. I got a little upset. I didn't say much, but I did write the guy, because he said this year was the parts booklet right here, parts catalog, right? And I went to go look in here for the manual, and there's a Blue Cross Blue Shield book in there, and no manual. So yeah, I wrote him. He said, "Oh, I gave you the wrong box. I'll mail you the correct one." He said, I got a hold of the wrong one. He said, "I'll go home, find it, and mail you the correct one." There's our pig boom right there. Here's the tie rod in. Don't really know what this is. Got a chain. I gave Wellington the ball, the trailer hitch ball and stuff. I didn't need another one. So, I mean, I've already got everything I need here, and there's already a ball on the back of that tractor, and it didn't go in the front, so I got what I needed. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy about it, and we're gonna get off of here and get that tractor started and take a little ride around. What are you doing? What have we got?
Tractor.
Tractor, let's go. Come on. Hop up on there. You want to hop up on there?
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Is that fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? You like it better than the side-by-side?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Thumbs up or thumbs down? That's what I'm talking about. That's my country girl. Yes, sir. We're going to get her running, and I'll take you for a ride here in a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
All right. What do you think about that, old boy? Is that fun or what? Huh? Do you love it, Kai?
Yeah.
Do you love it so much?
Yes.
Yeah? Is it a thumbs up or thumbs down? Give it to me. Show me. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to do a lot of work with this, ain't we? Yeah. Daddy gets it going, starting here in a second again. We'll take her for a ride around the yard. You want to go ride around the yard?
Yeah.
All right. I'll get you off. Hang on. All right, so we got that done and working now.
It's mended right now, Dad.
All you got to do is press that little button right there. Let me see here. Press that button in and pull it out, or when you put it in, you lock it in. See, let me see here. Yep. There, see, you pull it out like that. It's hard to do one-handed. Ah, goodness, hang on a minute.
You have to lock it in.
There we go. Push the button in, and then, hang on.
And it's locked.
Here, Kai, you video right here, okay? Keep a video right there on that, right here. Can you see my hand right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's zoom it out there a little bit. There we go. Push the button in, like so. Telescopes. Need to oil it
I
up
see
too.
I see ya.
Hang on. And then, goodness gracious, that thing is, there we go. Now you just, boop, clicks it in right there. You got your fingers in the way. There you go.
Let's leave our fingers out of the way.
All right, guys, so it's a new morning here, and still ain't got the tractor running now. We had it running, got it off of the trailer, and, well, that was about it. Yesterday I tried to get it to run, the battery just wouldn't do it. I went and bought a new battery. That battery was dead. Brand new battery was dead from Advanced Auto. Went to a different Advanced Auto and got the same battery that had a charge. Tried traded it for that one, brought it back, just plugged it in, well, hooked it up, whatever you want to call it, and that one don't have enough oomph for the tractor. And so now I'm going to have to go back to Advance, get another belt, not another belt, excuse me, another battery, and bring it back and see if it's got enough oomph. Also, while I'm down there, I'm just going to go ahead and take this belt off, I guess, see if I can find a new belt, and down there, and probably get some new lines and stuff like that, since I'm in there doing everything. You know, might as well go ahead and do it, I guess. Kind of don't want to do this because I'd like to just go get the battery, get the tractor running, and have a little fun in the yard today. But I did go on ahead and take this bolt off. So I went and took that bolt off so I can go find me a new bolt. And like I say, the belt, in order to get to the belt, you got to take off the 2 radiator hoses that I was going to go on ahead and change anyway, which is this bottom one and the top right there. And then you got to take the actual radiator itself off, which is 2 bolts right here, one right there, somewhere here. There's one right there. Where's the other one at? I guess that one right there is it, right there. So up under here, right here. Now it's actually 3 bolts. It's these 2. Is that one right there? That one right there. Anyhow, so you got to take those 2 out. Yeah. So, and then you got to take the fan off right there, and then you got to get the belt off by taking the fan off. I gotta check his belt here. It's pretty bad wore, but I don't know that they'd have that belt down there. Let me put this thing back down and go to the store. Gotta fill it with diesel now. So we'll go to the store, get whatever we need, bolts and battery, come back and try to get this thing running and go do some tilling today. Why don't we do that, huh? I decided that we're gonna go Royal King today and get the battery for a whole lot cheaper. And it's the same battery made by the same people, just under a different name. I'm gonna go get that. So I went ahead and started taking this parts and get the belt off. And took the radiator off. There's bolts under there, right, that go right there on this right here, and there's 2 of them on each side. You gotta take the first one off. I guess it kind of locks the second. The first one locks the second one on, which is technically the first one you put on. Anyways, got up there on that radiator, took it out, no problem. You know, a little bit of water come out, or radiator fluid come out. You know, antifreeze come out. This, however, when this came out, this was sludge in this right here, man. Like, look at that. Like, that's brown looking. Like, that antifreeze is so old and nasty. It was like brown looking, so definitely time to change that. I don't really like the fact that it had that in there. It's kind of bothersome. But anyhow, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna have to put new antifreeze in it, no problem. Looking here, I'm assuming you got to take them 4 bolts right there off on that pulley, which would take the fan off there. And in order to get that belt off there, I guess, I don't really know, unless you got to take that nut off right there, which I ain't too sure about that. So I got to find something that tells me how to get that off there real quick. So we'll be back when we figure out how to get the belt off. Okay guys, so what you gotta do is you loosen up these 2 bolts right here on this side. All right, and then there's another bolt over here, right there. You loosen that up, and then it slides, you push it down, and that is what releases your belt. And then you just take it off the bottom pulley, and then off of the top there. I would do it on video right now, but I'm going to make a little short about how to do this and post it on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So if you want to see it, go check out the short. But we're going to take this off here in just a second. The reason why I'm doing it on the short is because I have to turn my phone the other way in order to do that. So, yep. All right, guys. So be back in a minute. Cleaning out all that nasty gunk. Look at that. That antifreeze was black in there. I'm just pushing air through it to clean all that crap out. I want it all gone out of there as much as possible. We'll put new stuff in it. And I'll also blow it through the actual radiator too and try to get all that gunk out of there as well. Got a new battery, got the new belt put on. See the new belt? So, all right guys, be back in a minute. Started running now. Yes, started running now. See, we can't go do a little tilling with it. thinking that we've got a crack right here. It's gonna need soldered up right there. And if that's the case, we'll have to fix that before we use it anymore. I think it's coming from there. It's the only place I see it at. Anywhere else, there's nowhere really else to be found. So we'll clean that up and take a look and see what we need to do. As you can see, it's sprayed antifreeze everywhere. She got hot and started putting it out everywhere. So that ain't good. That ain't good at all. Y'all wouldn't believe how much fun this is. I love it. I love it. I want some more of it. Let's go. Oh yeah, ain't nothing like it. Wow. Uh-oh. All right, so here's your gear shifting lever. Over here, this is your PTO. High is this way, low is this way. Push down, shove it back. There's your low, or your PTO. Have this out of reverse. Look out here in one. Here in one right here. And you set up off the clutch, you're ready to go. And this right here is PTO. Well, I mean, your 3-point is let it down. So, let her down, all out. You guys will see, plowing it up. Look at all that fine dirt. This patch is looking phenomenal. Look at all that dirt, y'all. Looking good back there, ain't it? Yes, sir. Looking great. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Let's go. This is fun. This is fun. I like this. I can do this all day. Got a tractor, you need to get you one. Life is a lot simpler and it's fun. A lot of fun. Look at that dirt. That stuff there looking good, y'all. Looking great. Still clay, but it's brown clay at least. Spread out tomorrow with the scraper blade. Come in here and sit down and scrape all this out with a scraper blade. That's what we're going to do tomorrow, hopefully. But all this here, we'll try to get this killed in tonight anyhow. So let's get to it, y'all. Good job. Here you go. You twist. Thank you. Don't forget to share. Yep. There you go. Good job. And subscribe.